Good afternoon, family. This is Ryan Jackson from Ryan Jackson LLC. Hope you guys are having a good day today. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you that you were able to get out and enjoy the summer, enjoy the sun, and just have some fun. We know that on the East Coast they're getting hit by rain, so I hope and pray that y'all are safe out there. I saw a lot of flooding in New England, so y'all just be safe. Just like the minister said, watch the weather. Just be safe. Be safe. In likelihood that you're having one of those days, and we all know what the world says about Monday. We're not going to even put that in the universe. But always, always remember this. Tough times don't last, tough people do. Keep your hope, trust, and faith in Allah God, and He will see you through. I could definitely bear witness to that. So I just hope y'all, have had a great day and a great weekend. Getting into the topic for this video. So, the Democratic National Convention begins this evening in Chicago. It's going to be at the United Center, home of the Chicago Bulls and the Chicago Blackhawks. I believe it's on the west side of Chicago. It's not in downtown Chicago. I know that much. No sports teams in Chicago play downtown. So no, I don't know why they were saying downtown Chicago, but whatever. So it's going to be there. And I just saw a few minutes before I came on here that Planned Parenthood will be providing free vasectomies and abortion pills. Let me repeat that again. Planned Parenthood during this week's DNC will be providing free vasectomies and abortion pills. So if you don't want to have kids and you want to kill your babies, by all means, go right ahead. Yes, brother, it is crazy. And I responded to your question on X, and I had to look it up myself just to verify it. And yep, there are a lot of media outlets that's verifying it. It's definitely crazy. It's beyond crazy. It's downright sinister. I don't want to have kids. Oh, okay. Yeah, here's a vasectomy. I want to kill my baby. Hey, take these pills. So go ahead and Harris Walls. These people are sinister. They are sinister. They have amped up their wickedness. And this is the platform they're running on. Women having the right to kill their unborn babies. Now, I get it. I get it. In cases of rape, medical emergencies, and incest, I get it. I definitely understand it. That's a whole nother conversation, though. But to outright, have sex, well, I don't want to have this child. I think I just want to kill the baby. Go right ahead. Take these abortion pills. Make sure we get your vote. Where does this make sense? Riddle me this. Where in the hell does this make sense? This is the party. This is the Democratic Party. This is what they're running on. Women's right to choose. People having the right to love whomever they love, which you had that right when Trump was in office. We've always had the right to love who we wanted to love. Where, you know what? It's absolutely insane. It's just, this is their platform. Not the economy, not foreign policy, not the immigration crisis, but killing your unborn babies and having the right to love whomever you want to love. Before I go any further, hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, hit the subscribe button so you get notifications of whenever I do videos on here. I'm just like, wow. But I really shouldn't be surprised. I really shouldn't be surprised. But yep. Oh, speaking of economic plan, did y'all see? Um, Kamala Harris rolled out her economic plan on Friday. Was it Thursday or Friday? I believe it was Friday. She rolled out her economic plan, and that was to cap prices. That companies should cap prices. That is straight up socialism, and it's a disaster. Because if a company is selling something for $6, they have to cap it at $6. They can't go above that. That's going to cost them. Uh, that's going to put in jeopardy them paying their employees, paying their overhead. They're not going to be able to make overhead bills. It's just a whole myriad of things that causes problems that causes with capping of prices. That's government control, socialism. That's what Venezuela has been doing. And riddle me this: how is that working out for them? How is that working out for Venezuela? Is it working out well? Hell no. People are fleeing Venezuela, coming over here. But somehow this lady thinks that capping the prices, it would be the right thing to do. Just cap the price. As a business owner myself, a small business owner, that is just straight up uh, downright disastrous because it takes away free enterprise. This is what capitalism is. Yes, capitalism has its problems. However, capitalism also encourages free enterprise, competitiveness. You can compete because this economic plan that Kamala Harris rolled out, it's people think it's a good thing. Oh, cap the prices. Yeah, it's not gonna raise prices, but in the grand scheme of things, it may not raise prices. But if companies have to cap their prices, guess what they're gonna start doing? Guess what they're gonna start doing? Cutting corners. You're not gonna get quality products. It's no way you can get quality products. If you cap the price of something, it's no way that you're gonna be guaranteed quality. It is no way in hell. They're gonna cut corners. They're gonna cut employees, or or some of them may just go out of business, or they're gonna lower their prices. But again, you're not. It's not going to benefit the customer. So people need to do their research. When I was overseas, it took me to go overseas to see how stupid the American people are. And it pains me to say that, but the American public, many of us are stupid. We're ignorant. Not all of us, but many of us are. Do the research. Do the research. Any business owner or economist, not even business owner, but any economist will tell you that her plan is an utter disaster. As a matter of fact, there was an economist on CNN. It was a white lady. She was on CNN and she broke down how disastrous this plan was. I think I shared it on my YouTube. On my YouTube. I think I shared it on my social media timelines. But she broke down how disastrous this is, the ramifications of it. It's on CNN. It was a white lady. She's an economist, and she was on CNN right after they brought her on. Right after Harris revealed her economic plan, or what you want to, that's what you want to call it. I'll call it economic disaster. And it's funny that it comes out right at the midnight hour before the DNC starts. She still hasn't done any interviews. How come no one's calling her out on that? The only interview that she did was with Steve Harvey, and that was more of like a platform where they were going back and forth, a one on one, like a platform, but not a necessarily interview. And Steve Harvey is not a damn journalist. He's not Lester Holt. I mean, come on, Steve Harvey. And journalists are supposed to be biased. He went up there and talked to her and told black people, don't ask for anything, just vote, then ask for it. That's what this Negro did. Just vote, just vote. Black people, just vote. We can't ask for anything until we vote. Well, Negro, we've been voting. And what have we gotten for what have we received for our votes? Not a goddamn thing. Just vote. Just shut up and vote. I saw on X before I came on here, I think it was the the Hispanic National Caucus. I think that's what you call them. But they laid out some plans for Kamala Harris. Jobs for their people and money for businesses. Money for their small businesses and jobs. An economic plan for their people. They said in order for our people to vote for you, this is what we want. This is our list of demands. It's right there on X. It was a lady. I think she was a representative of the Hispanic National Caucus. What I think that's what you call them. But she laid out some plans. Jobs for our people and money for small businesses for our business owners. What are we concerned about? Oh, a black woman is running for president. We're more concerned with identity politics. That's where our focus is at. Identity politics. Identity politics. Never mind, never mind tangibles. Most importantly, reparations, which I spoke on Friday. If y'all, you can see my video on reparations. That's the title of it: reparations, 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 and other tangibles. I broke that down. They don't want to address reparations. They don't want to address a anti-black hate crime bill. They don't want to address a black economic plan, but they address them with other communities. Pay attention to that. What is it going to take for some of us to get it? Is it going to take a building to fall on our heads? I mean, damn it, man. It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense that we keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again and expecting a different result. It's the definition of insanity. That's what Albert Einstein said. And he was a pretty brilliant man. Hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, hit the subscribe button so you get notifications of when I do videos on here. Just absolutely, it's buffoonery. But it doesn't matter how many times I come on here, go on social media, come on here, um, others, Maj Toure, Dr. Boyce Watkins. It doesn't matter. Others who are not as visible as those two are. No matter how many times we come on here, wherever the platform is, telling y'all, demand something for your vote. Make sure you're getting something. It's all about quid pro quo, something for something. You want something from me, I want something from you. Fair exchange, doctrine of equal exchange. That's all we get, is shamed into voting with nothing in it for us. That's right. I hope those days are over. I know like-minded people for us that those days are over, but it's too many sheep out there. It's too many sheeple. Great illustration. Lion and the wolf. There's a picture of the lion, there's a portrait of the wolf. There are a bunch of sheep, there's a table with ballot boxes, and there's two sheep at the ballot boxes about to cast their votes, and they looking at each other with disdain. Lion or the wolf. Either way, they're going to eat the sheep. It is what it is. Lion eats sheep, wolves eat sheep. Republicans don't care about us. The Democrats don't care about us. But the Democrats are more sinister with theirs. But either way, point is, there's no such thing as the lesser of two evils. That's a lie, that's a myth. Evil is evil. There's no lesser or greater evil. Evil is evil. I don't want to vote for evil. That's like saying, I told a little white lie. A lie is a lie. What? What's the difference between a little white lie and a big black lie? A lie is a lie. Evil is evil. Wicked is wicked. There's no such thing as a lesser. That is a lie. And Ricky Smiley, oh my, I just thought about something. Well, he said a lot of stupid shit that stuck out in my mind. But one thing in particular stuck out was when he said, your grandmother cleaned white people's toilets for us to have the opportunity to vote Kamala Harris into office. Your grandmother cleaned white people's toilets for us to have the opportunity to vote Kamala Harris into office. This is what that Negro said. Is that if that's not one of the that has got to be one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. Well, it ranks up there. I heard a lot of dumb shit in my day, but that right there, oh my God. Your grandmama clean white people toilets so we can vote for Kamala Harris. Shit show church lady dressing ass down. And I'm convinced Ricky Smiley is borderline retarded. So is D.L. Hughley. All these brainwashed Negroes that go up here acting like they Moses coming from Mount Sinai when he had the Ten Commandments, chiding black people, they're borderline retarded. Another one that's really, I think he is retarded, is Roland Martin. So Roland Martin called out this brother, Jamal Green. Y'all probably seen it on X. He called the brother stupid, an idiot, a dumbass, all these names on his show. First, he started it by responding to his tweet and retweeting it and insulting him on Twitter, well, on X now, insulting him on X. Then he tripled down and insulted the man on his show. So guess what Jamal Green did? What any real black man would do. He rolled up on Roland Martin. That's right. Yesterday in Chicago, at some event, I believe it was, he rolled up on him. He said, hey man, let's talk. Roland Martin was shook. Was shook. Oh, you seen it? Yeah, he was shook. That pot-bellied pig, Roland, was shook. I'm surprised he didn't start stuttering. A beep beep beep, a beep 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 beep, a beep beep beep. I never said that. A beep beep beep, a beep beep beep. That nigga was scared. He was scared. Like Mystical used to say, don't be scared. He was scared, straight up scared. And he backpedaled. And then people came over. They said, security. And Roland, don't touch me. And the brother's like, man, I'm not touching you. But that speaks to how cowardice he is. You want to be a internet tough guy, want to go on your show and beat your stomach, but then when somebody come to your face, come to your fat, uh, 5'10" having face, then you wanna tuck belly and run, or tuck belly and squeal. So come on, man, stop paying attention to these people. They don't mean black people. They don't mean us. They don't have our best interests at heart. They're paid Democratic shills. That's what they are. Stop paying them attention. Don't pay them any mind. Vote for whomever you want to vote for. I keep saying this. This is maybe like the sixth time I said it within the last few days. Probably more than that. Vote for whomever you want to vote for. I don't agree with Kamala Harris, but if that's the person you want to vote for, if you agree with her policies, whatever they may be, or if you feel that she's better for the job, by all means vote for her. If you feel Donald Trump is your man and you agree with his policies and he's laid his policies out, Agenda 47, then vote for Donald Trump. If you like me and many others like me who don't want to vote for either one of them and want to stay on the couch and watch this shit show unfold, you have that right too. Again, I'm doing the last one. I'm taking the last option C. And many of y'all are too. You have that right. You have options. Do not let these people tell you that you do not have options. You have options. But that's all I wanted to say. I just want to come on here and yeah, this DNC is going to be interesting to say the least. There are already protests. There were protests in Chicago yesterday. They had to amp up security. The FBI, the Illinois State Police, Chicago Police. Um, every lawman is going to be in Chicago because people are just sick of what's going on. And Chicago is one of three cities where it's ground zero for this illegal immigration crisis. It's New York, LA, and Chicago. Those three cities. New York, LA, Chicago. Those three cities. So a lot of black residents in Chicago are just fed up. Brandon Johnson is an utter disaster. I don't think he's been in office a year. Or has he been in office a year? Year and a half? Dude is a complete disaster. Chicago is in a financial crisis. It would not surprise me if Chicago did what Detroit did 11 years ago and filed for bankruptcy. They're on course of doing that. We know Detroit's bankruptcy didn't have anything to do with illegal immigration. It was just mismanagement of funds by city officials. Well, one in particular. But Chicago is on a whole grand. It's on a whole grand scale of things. They're doling out millions and millions of dollars that they don't have, and it's hurting longtime residents. Do not be surprised if Chicago files for bankruptcy. If Chicago is the next city to file for bankruptcy, it would not surprise me. They're on course of doing that. And the residents in Chicago are just fed up with Brandon Johnson, their mayor. He's a lackey. You thought it couldn't get worse with Rahm Emanuel? Then Lori Lightfoot came in. Thought it couldn't get any worse with her? Then Brandon Johnson came in behind her. And in Chicago has been a shit show. But it's not the only city because New York, where I love to visit, they they cut trash. They cut their trash removal. So New York has gone to the rats. And I hate to say that because I love New York City. Love to visit New York. It's my favorite city to visit, New York and New Orleans. But New York is going to the rats. And I did a video back in February talking about that. Well, started my video in February talking about that. Peace, God. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you, black man. One of my early supporters, King Lee. Good to see you, brother. But yeah, in LA, Karen Bass is a disaster. She just got elected early this year. LA is a disaster, and I hate LA. New York, Eric Adams. All these Democratic mayors. This goes to show you how disastrous identity politics are. The reason why these people are in office is because they look like us. They have black skin. Well, guess what? Not all skin folk are kinfolk. Karen Bass in LA, Brandon Johnson in Chicago, Eric Adams in New York City, they have been an utter disaster. An utter disaster. Just ask the residents there. I'm gonna hop off of here, y'all. I hope I made my point known on here. Thank you for allowing me to ramble on. And it's by design. That's right. Absolutely. You're absolutely correct. Well, I'm gonna hop off of here. I gotta go a Zoom meeting I gotta attend in about 20 minutes. So, which is gonna be talk about this very topic, among other things. So hope you have a blessed rest of your day. Share this video. Share it, share it, share it, share it. Share it on your social media accounts. Make it go viral. Let's have the conversation. Please, y'all. Do me that solid. Hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, hit that subscribe button so you get notifications of when I do videos on here. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear your thoughts. We don't have to agree, but let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable, particularly on topics such as this. In our disagreements, let's use logic and respect, not emotion and disrespect. So next time, y'all take care. I love y'all. Continue to support my podcast, my YouTube videos here on this channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. I can't do it without y'all. So please help your brother out. I really appreciate y'all and love y'all. Sisters as well as brothers, y'all be safe out here, whether you're going to work, coming home from work. School has started out here in many parts of the country, dropping your kids off at school, picking them up, running errands. You on vacation, even though we're in the last weeks of the summer vacation. Be safe, beware, and be aware. Satan comes to kill, steal, and destroy now more than ever. So please be safe. I love y'all. Have a blessed rest of your day. I'm out. Assalamu alaikum.